Get daily updates directly to your inbox, plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe. Try again later. Invalid email. Neil Cooper once signed Jack Ross as a player. Having also noted the path between Paisley and Pittodrie is paved with gold, the former Aberdeen battler reckons plundering St Mirren again could be a huge boost to the Reds if they lose Derek McInnes. Cooper reckons it will be sad if McInnes leaves the Granite City, but if Ross goes in the opposite direction up the A90, he is convinced it would cushion the blow. The former midfielder is aware St Mirren have provided some of the Don's greats. He was managed by one of them in the shape of Sir Alex Ferguson, who began making a mark in the game at Love Street before graduating into the Reds role and making them the Kings of Scotland as well as winners in Europe. Teammates such as Peter Weir followed Fergie and dazzled the Don's faithful, now working magic at St Mirren, having moved from Alloa and having the Buddies fighting at the top of the championship just a year after taking charge of a side which was sinking towards League One. Ross will be a prime candidate to fill the post if it's vacated by McInnes. Cooper believes it would be perfect move and said, "When you look back through the years, when Aberdeen choose to make a move and recruit from St Mirren, it usually turns into a successful transfer, whether for a manager or player. Of course, people will instantly look back to Fergie. The success we enjoyed under him at Aberdeen was simply incredible and has provided people in the city with experiences and memories which will last a lifetime. But you also had Alex Smith make the move from there to Pittodrie work after Fergie left, and that is even before you start talking about players. I have always said the best player I had the pleasure of playing alongside was Peter. Frank McDougall was a wonderful goalscorer and Billy Stark did so much for Aberdeen. Fergie signed all of those boys from St Mirren. Obviously he knew them all and they all fitted perfectly into the setup. It goes before and beyond those lads. You had Dougie Bell and Ian Scanlon. Afterwards the other Neil Cooper. No one is exactly sure what is going to happen, but I wouldn't see much negativity in anyone going from St Mirren to Aberdeen if the past is anything to go by." Image. Daily Record. Cooper has more than geography to back his theory. During his spell in management at Hartlepool, one of his signings was Ross. That move of course did not work out as well as the pair had hoped. Ross suffered ankle ligament damage which ruined his chances of being a success in England's North East. The separation period that led to the defender returning home and joining Falkirk was not viewed as totally amicable in 2005, but Cooper has nothing but good things to say about the work his former charge has done since moving into management. He said, "He's done excellently. Jack did some work with the Players' Union and he's really taken to management quickly. The work at Alloa after leaving Hearts was clearly impressive and led to St Mirren making their move. Things appear to be going well for him there and Saints are high in the table, so perhaps Aberdeen is the next logical step." Image. Bill Murray, SNS Group. The St Mirren fans won't be thanking me for saying that, but I don't think it is unfair or wrong to say Aberdeen's a step up from there. He has all the right attributes to become an Aberdeen manager. Young, a good lad, and I'm sure he'd fit the criteria. In many ways it would be like Derek's appointment. Young, enthusiastic and ambitious, and I think the Aberdeen fans would go for it. Jack's a good coach and he's going up the levels, as I said. He's working his way through, and although it would be a big loss if Derek goes, getting Jack might provide fresh excitement for the Aberdeen supporters. Video loading. Video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will start in 8. Cancel play now. While a move for Ross would please Cooper, it would bring a tinge of sadness. McInnes' reign with the Dons would be ending. After almost 5 years in the Granite City, the lure of his former club Rangers could prove too strong for the gaffer to resist and bring an end to a link between club and boss that has assisted in the development of both parties. Cooper said, "It's sad to see if Derek did go. I got on with him well and the supporters here absolutely loved him. Of course a lot of guys will be unhappy he's going to Rangers, but you also have to consider what he's done for Aberdeen. He has done extremely well and improved things as well as gaining consistency. The connection with the fans was there and also with the board of directors because he and Stuart Milne get on so well. But things change in football and people move on. Always have and always will.